You may have heard the word Internet of Things or IoT being used more and more frequently and wondered to yourself what this was. Is it just the internet or some part of it, or is it something completely different? So in today's video we are going to be looking at what it is and how it impacts the financial sector. The Internet of Things or IoT refers to the billions of physical devices around the world that are now connected to the internet, or collecting and sharing data. It is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals or people that are provided with unique identifiers, or UIDs, and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human-to-human or human-to-computer interaction. The Internet of Things is making the fabric of the world around us smarter and more responsive, merging the digital and physical universes. So you may be wondering, how does this all work? Well, an IoT ecosystem consists of web-enabled smart devices that use embedded systems such as processors, sensors, and communication hardware to collect and send and act on data they acquire from their environments. IoT devices share the sensor data they collect by connecting to an IoT gateway or other edge devices, where data is either sent to the cloud to be analyzed or analyzed locally. Sometimes these devices communicate with other related devices and act on the information they get from each other. The devices do most of the work without human intervention. Although people can interact with the devices, for instance to set them up, give them instructions, or access the data. IoT can also make the use of artificial intelligence and machine learning to aid in making data collecting processes easier and more dynamic. To make it a bit easier to understand, here are some examples. Pretty much any physical object can be transformed into an IoT device if it can be connected to the internet to be controlled or communicate information. Examples of this are a light bulb that can be switched on using a smartphone. The device could be as simple as a child's toy or as serious as a driverless truck. Some larger objects may themselves be filled with many smaller IoT components, such as a jet engine that's now filled with thousands of sensors collecting and transmitting data back to make sure it's operating efficiently. At an even bigger scale, smart city projects are filling entire regions with sensors to help us understand and control the environment. The term IoT is mainly used for devices that wouldn't usually be generally considered to have an internet connection, and that can communicate with the network independently of human action. A few more examples of IoT devices include smartwatches, smart speakers, smart TVs, smart ovens, smart pressure cookers, smart alarm systems, everything that's smart in people's homes and offices. It is worthy to note that PCs and smartphones are not considered IoT devices. The benefits of the Internet of Things for business overall depend on the particular implementation, but firstly we have agility and efficiency are usually top considerations. The idea is that enterprises should have access to more data about their own products and their own internal systems, and a greater ability to make changes as a result, therefore allowing them to monitor their overall business processes. It improves the customer experience, saves time and money, enhances employee productivity, integrates and adapt business models, make better business decisions, and of course generate more revenue. IoT encourages companies to rethink the way they approach their business and gives them the tools to improve their business strategies. Of course, there are some pros and there are some cons of IoT. So let's start with the pros. Firstly, the ability to access information from anywhere at any time on any device. Then, improved communication between connected electronic devices. Also, transferring data packets over a connected network, saving time and money. And lastly, automating tasks, helping to improve the quality of a business's services and reducing the need for human intervention. Some disadvantages of IoT include the following. As a number of connected devices increases and more information is shared between devices, the potential that a hacker could steal confidential information also increases. Enterprises may eventually have to deal with massive numbers, maybe even millions, of IoT devices, and collecting and managing the data from all those devices could be challenging. If there's a bug in the system, it's likely that every connected device will become corrupt. Since there's no international standard of compatibility for IoT, it's difficult for devices from different manufacturers to communicate with each other. It has been proven that IoT will contribute to nearly $2 trillion in global economic benefit. One of the main impacts of this gigantic trend will be on fintech. It makes the process of data collection, management, and sharing much more accessible for fintech companies. So, how does IoT impact fintech? Firstly, by gathering real-time data. With IoT, data can be gathered in real time. This gives organizations a huge advantage since they can quickly update customers with relevant information and quickly make important financial decisions. Real-time data can also benefit investment decisions since relevant data can be gathered quickly. Secondly, improve security and fraud detection. IoT has helped mitigate many risks associated with fraud and has helped detect and block hacker accounts. IoT can gather user data and analyze the activity, where it is then sent over to the cloud, where it matches the user's typical behavioral patterns, and if any unusual data has been detected, the user will be alerted and the account will become temporarily disabled. Thirdly, the evolution of the stock market and investing. Tracking of the real-time state of the market can help improve investment decision-making. IoT has the ability and potential to make accurate business predictions and track companies' behaviors. This puts investors at a higher advantage and is completely changing how the financial world operates. In the future, many aspects of investment banking will be automated and more user-friendly. Financial technology leaders believe IoT trading will be performed globally using Bitcoin, mobile apps, and smart sensors. And lastly, better customer service. Keeping customers happy should always be at the top of the list. By implementing IoT applications and financial services, gathering and analyzing data can be handled much faster and more efficiently. IoT personalizes the customer's experience and provides them with real-time data to make more informed decisions regarding managing money and developing reports. IoT handles all of it with ease and provides a seamless experience for customers. So let's look at 9 different examples of IoT in the finance industry. Firstly, we have Wallet of Things. A wallet is no longer the old-fashioned thing you carry in your pocket. The concept is changing. There are many platforms which offer a fast and secure mobile wallet for managing fiat currencies and crypto assets, and it has the ability for it to create expense patterns and delivers data that helps the user manage their budget in a more effective way. Second, IoT security systems. These systems are among the most common IoT and fintech examples. Connected security systems enable identity maintenance and access control. Thirdly, systems for determining crop value. IoT made its entrance into the farming industry through a platform called Amber. It's a system that uses wireless sensors that protect and manage the grain stores and silos. The farmers can control the moisture from their phones and determine the crop's value according to their state. Through this technology, they can sell the grain before it rots. Fourthly, wireless self-checkout. Amazon Go is one of the most popular IoT and fintech examples. Its self-checkout service is already expanding across other brands. Instead of waiting in line and dealing with the cashier, the customers get their card scanned by IoT devices at the exit. Fifth, IoT-driven car insurance plans. Car insurance is getting fairer than ever. Metromile started offering per-mile plans, which are based upon the mileage. The IoT devices count the mileage and the users pay an adequate amount on a monthly basis. Sixth, wireless payments. You no longer need to have access to a credit card or even a smartphone when you want to shop. Wearable devices for contactless payments are transforming the fintech industry. Seventh, smart refrigerators. They don't just control the temperature and keep your supplies cool. They can reorder groceries for you and you'll get them delivered to your door. The feature works on a Samsung smart fridge through an app developed by MasterCard. 8. Battery-powered payment cards. Dynamics makes smart wallets too. Each wallet has a display screen, which offers quick answers to the questions that bank clients ask. 9th, easier navigation through banks. It's a great way that we don't have to go into banks that often, since online services are becoming more common. However, sometimes a visit is inevitable, so it's important for banks to make it as convenient as possible for their clients. IoT technology at the entrance can help the client find their way in the bank or match them with an employee who will directly help them with their issues. IoT is prevalent in many ways and has greatly impacted the financial and banking sectors. In the future, it will continue to improve the way data is gathered and distributed, provide an overall better customer experience, and can influence trading and investment decisions that can positively affect individuals and businesses in the long term, and therefore continually improving and impacting the fintech industry. What are your thoughts on IoT, and how do you think it will shape the financial sector in the future? Let us know in the comments below. We would love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and thank you for watching.